Hey, give me the chip, I need the championship. Wait, we got a dream, next to the team, yeah, we can handle it. Wait, soon as I go and I step in arenas, they call me the champ.
Really good.
Know what I do, know who I am, who don't understand. Yeah, that's overdue. My trophy say that's overdue. My brain said to be immortalized. Yeah, they know it's true. They couldn't walk.
Welcome to Brothers on the Ball again. My name is Kieran.
And my name's Charlie.
And today we will be breaking down Hull City playoffs, potentially. So we're going to be breaking down everything such as the manager, the tactics, atmosphere, and whether they can actually sneak into the top six this season.
We're going to talk about our strongest 11, the season expectations, and of course, won't be a YouTube channel with a lot of bold prediction at the end, would it, Kieran?
Nah, but let's start with the signings. So I'm going to start off with Joel Nadala. I think he's been really, really good for Hull City this season. In the games he's played, obviously got one goal for us so far, and he plays just like Philogene, doesn't he?
The only difference I would say from what we've seen so far is Philogene's maybe a bit more of a goal scorer.
Yeah.
I don't know if you'll agree with that, but he's been really exciting from what we've seen so far.
Joel Nadala plays a lot quicker than Philogene.
Yeah.
I think Philogene's got more intelligence,
Yeah.
but Joel Nadala is just wow. I didn't expect him to be this good. But also, Joe Gelhardt, wow, what a player.
He's class. I think he is exactly what we've been needing. He's a bit of that tenacity up front. He's willing to work hard. He's willing to get involved in a tackle. But he's also technically brilliant too. He's great in tight spaces. He can play 1-2 so people that can dribble through the ball, through players. And then as well as that, he can score a goal.
He fits the football we're playing really well at the minute. His link-up play, like you said, with McBurney and stuff like that, it's really good.
If he has another great spell with us, which I'm sure he will, then get him signed permanently, please.
We're going to be talking about Lundstrom and McBurney, two former Sheffield United players, obviously played for Sheffield United when they was in the Premier League, had a really good season in the first season in the Premier League.
Definitely.
I think they came ninth.
Yeah.
Was it?
Yeah. It was a really good season.
But as well as that, you got Lundstrom with his Europa League final experience. So that was really good.
It is, and it's a good caliber of player bringing in. They were both wanted by a lot of Championship clubs at the beginning of the summer. And he was obviously on a free. And there were a lot of teams sitting around like his old club, Sheffield United. And I think to get these signings in is a big statement of our intent again.
Well, yeah. Me and my dad was saying the other day actually that I think he's the first number 9 we've had in a while, like proper number 9. Brandon Williams, obviously with his last spell being at Ipswich, but also having spells with Norwich and coming through the Manchester United Academy, it's a good calibre of player to have, isn't it?
Again, it's that those big signings of high reputation signings of players that look impossible for Hull City to sign.
Now we will be talking about the transfers out. We're going to start off with someone who was quite key in the midfield last season, Alzate.
I think he was solid, but he was missing a few more goals, a few more assists from his game, which really would have helped us last season when we were struggling.
It was a bright spark at some points in the midfield. You could see his class in some games.
Yeah.
And I just wish him luck. Sean McLaughlin and Alfie Jones, two players that I moved to fellow Championship teams. Sean McLaughlin gone to Blackburn, and Alfie Jones gone to Middlesbrough.
Alfie Jones is such a good Championship defender. He reads the game well. He's physical. He's quick. And those are all the qualities you sort of need for the Championship.
But yeah, with Sean McLaughlin, obviously, he had a great game for Blackburn yesterday.
Best game of his life, according to someone I know. It's been a good move for him. I think maybe Hull City wasn't the strongest. We would try and play him at left back a lot because we didn't really have a left back last season. That's sort of out of position for him. He is a left-sided centre back.
João Pedro, who was moved on to Brazil.
He was good for us. I think he struggled from a lack of service last season. I think that was a big problem. He wasn't getting enough service, and he was making goals out of absolutely nothing.
That Bristol game, he scored a great goal and then got sent off a few minutes later.
I think that sums him up perfectly, though, doesn't it? He would lose his head a lot, but he was just the best scorer of wonder goal. Mason
Bairstow, who came with, I think, two goals, I think he got last season. And he's gone on loan to Bolton, and he's already scored 2 goals in five games.
Yeah. Obviously, it's a league down, but I think he needs that game time as a number 9. He's got a lot of potential as a player. He is still young, and he just wasn't going to get it. Well,
based off what I've seen so far, the Bolton fans are in love with him. We're going to move on to the rumours for Hull City this season, and we're going to start off with Abu Kamara, who is reportedly joining Getafe on loan now.
I'm not too upset about it. It is a little bit confusing because I did think we would just sell him, but You know, if he goes away to Getafe, has a good loan spell, comes back a better player, then I'm all happy for it.
Amir, I'm not going to do his last name there. Amir H, we'll say. Amir H.
Yeah, go on.
From a Turkish club, I think it's Besiktas.
Besiktas, yeah. So he's a Bosnian international. He's had a lot of experience in a lot of European leagues. He would be someone to sort of dictate play, win the ball back, play off a pass to a more creative player. Him and Lundstrom, with their experience, with the great ability to control the game, I think that would be a great midfielder.
The biggest rumour of the window that includes Hull City includes probably our best player. Maybe not. I reckon it is.
Yeah.
Charlie Hughes. There's a rumour that's came out yesterday. Crystal Palace are looking for a young centre back.
I wouldn't accept it if it was me. I feel like Charlie Hughes is going to be so important for the season. You know, we missed him yesterday against Blackburn. You know, the defence didn't look the same without him.
Also thinking about the replacement, like who we're going to get in to replace him if he does go. Next, we're going to be talking about the manager. Again, I'm not going to attempt his name. I know I'm going to say it wrong.
Sergej Yarovic.
That's the one. Last season, he was at Kayserispor in Turkey, where he did really well. He turned them from a relegation fighting team to a mid-table team.
Last season, you know, he came in January, stayed until June. He got 8 wins, 5 draws and 4 losses. And again, that's coming from a relegation battling team and taking them to mid-table.
Other than the Turkish spells, he's had spells in Croatia, Dinamo Zagreb.
Yep. But in his time at Zagreb, not just his title winning season, but his whole time there, he got 40 wins, 9 draws and 10 losses.
That's a really impressive record.
I think the one problem he's going to have this season is getting the fans on side.
I think we've got some of the best away fans in the Championship, and I think we proved that last season. You know, the last game of the season, Portsmouth. People were saying that's the best away atmosphere they've had all season. What I heard yesterday, every time we conceded, there was clapping and cheering them to come on, we can do this, which is a big difference to last season.
Yeah, and that's actually something I wanted to bring up. You know, you did go to the game yesterday, and you
I
actually did us a bit of a favour, to be honest. You recorded your experience, and I think we should let our fans see that now.
Go ahead.
It is match day, and it's Hull City taking on Blackburn Rovers. I have a really good feeling about today. Mohamed Baloumi back in the squad. Just looking forward to getting in the stadium. But I'll be back when I'm in my car. So we are on the way to get the bus to the ground. We're just going to go through the score predictions. So we'll go with Logan first.
It's a 2-1 Hull City.
2-1 Hull City goal scorers.
I reckon Gelda and
Kamara. He might not even be playing today, to be honest. But go with a. Oh, where are you? You're there, father.
Yeah, I'm going for 3-1.
3-1.
I'm going to say McBurney for definite. I'll go for Gildart, and I think I'll go for the Palmer. Going for Palmer.
Well, I'm also going to go for 2-1, like you said. I think McBurney scores today. And I'm going to say, it's risky because he might not even come on, but I'm going to say Baloumi scores off the bench. First game back.
That's exciting.
I think today, though, John Lundstrom will be very important against Todd Cantwell, who's been their best player this season. So, yeah, I'm just looking forward to seeing that battle, as well as playing against former Tigers Sean McLaughlin. McBurney hopefully gives him a handful. So, yeah, up the Tigers. So, the team news is out for the Tigers, and it's very surprising, actually. You got Ivor Panda in goal, Giles, Dramer, Egan, McCarthy is starting. I don't know where Charlie Hughes is today. You got Lundstrom, Slater, Nadala, Geldhart, Palmer, and Ollie McBurney.
McCarthy's a good player.
Baloumi retained on the bench. No Hughes in the squad at all. Is that something to do with the offers he's been getting, or is that just an injury? Don't know.
Ay, give me the chip, I need the championship. Wait, we got a dream next to the team. Yeah, we can handle it. Wait, soon as I go and I step in arenas, they call me the champ.
Really good.
Know what I do, know who I am, who don't understand. Yeah, that's overdue. My trophy say that's overdue. My ring said to be immortalized. Yeah, they know it's true. They couldn't walk.
There he is, Mohamed Mohamed Balouri back in the squad today. Looking forward to seeing him come on at some point if he does. Looks as though the Blackburn Rovers fans have travelled in good numbers today.
Only fools rush in, for I can't help falling in love with you.
Good ball. Oh! 1-0 Blackburn. One chance, one goal. Oh! 1-0 at half time.
On a specific category.
I think that was awful.
Apologies
We
for
could
me.
barely string a pass together.
I do step into Bruce
Big
Wilson.
improvement if we want to
I'll
win that
try
second
really
half.
hard not to do that.
Yeah, I think
Supporter
Nadal
with the
looks really
most
good
points after
again.
6 rounds. The winner signed for.
McCarthy's struggling a lot
The
at the
runner-up
back.
will take home a whole city water bottle.
Lundstrom, yeah, he's doing an okay job in Campbell. He
It's all
keeps going
square.
down.
We will get to a tiebreaker.
I reckon we'll still win
And
the game.
closest guess will win. So
We'll
that's
just
how
need
it's
to
gonna
improve the
work out.
second half.
Rovers
3-0 Blackburn.
Melbourne.
I'm actually lost for words. I still can't believe it. I got back about 3-4 hours ago, but I'm still in complete shock. Like, what happened today? Was it missing Matt Crooks? Was it missing Charlie Hughes? I don't know what it was, but the team did not play well today at all. I didn't see a glimpse, or I didn't think anyone was good today, to be honest. McBurney, wasn't bad. He got no service, so Mohamed Baloumi looked really sharp when he came on. Sean McLaughlin played the game of his life. I've never seen him play like that before. So fair play to him, but we need to step up our game for next week because that can't happen again. Cantwell got through too easily all the time. He's way too good for Blackburn. I hate him, but he's way too good for Blackburn. Needs to be going to a higher up team in the Championship, potentially Norwich again. But yeah, it's annoying. 3-0. 3-0 loss. Didn't look like scoring. Just looked like conceding the full time. Could have been 10 for Blackburn today. Absolutely awful. But yeah, let's hope we're better next week when Charlie Hughes is back.
What a class video, Kieran. That was amazing. You know, thank you for that. You know, you showed the fan experience pretty well. I actually wanted to talk to you a bit about what you saw tactically. You know, I've been watching the games on the TV, but you're there and you're seeing it. And from my understanding, from what I'm seeing, you know, we look all right going forward. Look quite promising. You know, there's good link-up play. Players are gelling quite well up front, but it just looks defensively like players can't be bothered. They don't know where they should be. You know, it looks a bit half effort. If you get what I mean.
Well, like you say, this season the defence has been really poor. Like I think that's the only concern I've got about this manager. His defensive work hasn't been really good. Offensively, we look okay. Yesterday wasn't great, but we've looked okay offensively all season. But I think the defensive problems without Charlie Hughes were just nothing, to be honest.
Now, I want to actually talk about your predictions for the season, Kieran. You know, you've seen the games now from the start of the season. You know, where do you think we can finish realistically?
It's tough because, you know, if we're talking based off the game yesterday, we're coming last. But if we're talking about the Wrexham game or the Oxford game, I think sort of defensive problems out and stuff like that. Top 10, maybe 10th.
Yeah.
But if we can keep everyone fit and keep the squad together happy, I don't see why we can't get playoffs, to be honest. Based off what I've seen offensively, we look really good.
Yeah.
All we do is score more than them.
Yeah, we did say we're going to give a bold prediction. I think that is pretty bold. For me, I do also agree. I think Hull City are dark horses for playoffs this season. Because we've been so underestimated. You know, everyone that's done a pre-season prediction so far has got Hull City to go down and be in an absolute relegation scrap. And the Blackburn game didn't fill us with a lot of glory, but outside of that, the other games we've seen so far, there are glimpses of hope. We just need that consistency. We need to solve those defensive problems, you know, get switched on in the midfield a bit more. I can see us pushing that.
Yeah, exactly. So let's hope that exactly happens. However, that is going to be it that was our breakdown on Hull City this season. The transfers, tactics, new manager, atmosphere. So I just can't wait to see what you think about it.
Do you guys actually think we're mad for saying we can make the playoffs? Or do you think there is something in that? Please do let us know in the comments, and like and subscribe so you can see more future videos coming forward. And please do check out Kieran's Full Match Day vlog on the Hull City experience. Thank you very much. See you later.